get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Yes! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on... I would encourage... It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Little place?
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Beldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian,
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented Floo Power.
Yes!
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think she misses him. As do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to see, but that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away, and I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders. Rookwood is already gone. Harlow will be next. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horndale Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
If your grand's all right and they didn't get the egg, then perhaps we're fine.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Anne's worried.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Revelio.
This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's Niffler ran away. Now to find... Ashwinders! I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Imperial
Pay for your deeds. How dare you do such a thing to me? That's just the thing. Flash! That's mine!
Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda.
Unlucky shot.
Revelio.
What do you have in store for me this time? I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. Where in Merlin's name am I?
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Treasure. That Niffler's certainly leaving quite a trail.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Would you please meet with me in the Great Hall? I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
Revelio. Confringo.
There we go. Ashwinders.
Imperial. Bombarda.
Expulso! You've made it. Who goes there?
What have you done? Ripping a totality! He'll find you!
You'll be sorry you did that. Expulso!
Expelliarmus. Imperial.
That's more!
Expelliarmus.
Expulso!
Bombarda. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
Damn you!
Expelliarmus.
What are your thoughts on that electricity?
Defender.
To regret.
Where to approach the centaurs about protecting the snitches. Meet me in the
Revelio.
These coins. More treasure. Cocoa and mustard.
Revelio. Glacius. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Revelio.
I better watch my step in here.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
More Rushwinders.
Imperial.
Crooks, don't go down easy.
Defender. Expelliarmus.
No protection!
You don't.
Better be a bit.
Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda. Bombarda.
Where's that goblin helm, you little thief? Had enough? Dark magic, eh?
Imperial.
How can I hack? You're easier to spot than an eruption. Newest. Aha! Back for more.
Incendio.
Anyway. I thought you'd at least hold it. Expulsion!
Expelliarmus.
My one disappoint me!
Defender.
Incendio! Expulsion!
Imperial.
Cordial!
Incendio.
No!
That's a mistake. Defender. Bombarda.
You're not puppet master! Now where did he go? Expulso!
Imperial.
You're no match for me.
Expelliarmus.
Don't do that! To your knees!
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus!
Shame nobody saw that.
Revelio. Wingardium. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
This Niffler's a tricky one. I'll look after you. I hope Miss Coffee appreciates this.
Revelio.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Here's one.
Revelio.
Enough little place.
Handy resource indeed.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your Niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out. What's brought you here today? Thank you for stopping by.
What are you up to now?
Some days are more difficult than others.
Lassie, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matebeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Of course, you have put an end to Rookwood, and that will benefit many for years to come. With Harlow on the prowl, there can be no real peace. Each day he remains free, he does more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get him. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get him. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Revelio.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I could head inside.
Defender.
Crucial.
Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
Tobbs's master is awful.
Revelio. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Confringo. Bombarder. Expelliarmus! Defender!
Please meet me as soon as possible.
Revelio!
I received an interesting owl from Joanna Bickle about Harlow.
Revelio! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio!
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. Must have headed deeper into the cave.
Revelio! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! 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 Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Revelio!
There's a victory that came none too soon.
Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio!
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Confringo! Levioso! Crucio! Defender! Expelliarmus! Imperium! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Confringo! Bombarda!
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Revelio!
Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
Accio! Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Revelio!
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Revelio!
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.